Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. So today's video, I'm back with the brick wall. I love this brick wall. This lighting kind of washes me out a little bit, but I don't care. I'm going with it anyway. But this video is going to be about the new Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I've already done a blog post on this with swatches and all that, so I'll link it down below. But today's video, I wanted to slap it on my eyes. So I've only used it once technically on my eyes, so this is only the second time. And the first time, I have to admit, the shadows are really buttery and creamy. They didn't all swatch perfectly, but generally speaking, they're all really nice shadows. As with most Urban Decay eyeshadows, you do get a bit of kickback and fallout, but the pigmentation and the blendability makes up for it because they are generally really nice shadows. They're some of my favourite anyway. So yeah, stay posted if you want to see me create some sort of look at this. I haven't kind of prepared, I'm just going to dip in and see what happens. So the first shade I'm going to take is Out, which is this kind of satin. It has a bit of a pearlescence to it. And I'm going to take the brush that comes with it. It doesn't have names, but there's like a fluffy blending brush and then like a straight kind of packing on brush. So I'm going to take the Pacquioni brush. That's great English. And I'm going to apply that all over the lid up to the brow bone. My brows are crazy today. Just really depends on the day of what my eyebrows will look like. And some days they work and some days they don't. And it's generally the days that I need them to work that they don't. So, sorry. So I just applied that all over the lid and up to the brow bone. And I'm going to take Sauced, which is the third one in, on the blending part of the brush. This is actually a nice brush. Tap off the excess because there's definitely going to be kickback. And apply that into the crease. Sorry, I'm using the palette as my mirror. These really do blend like a dream. Like, that didn't take much work on it at all. Yeah, this makeup will definitely be for kind of the normal girl. I'm no makeup artist and I'm not very technical when it comes to my makeup. I just kind of do what I'm comfortable in. So yeah, this is like the normal girl's makeup with the Heat palette. I think I'm going to take some of He Devil, which is like a brick red. And I'm going to take it again on the blending brush I was using and just kind of dip the tip in. That's what she said. That was a rude joke, sorry. And just kind of put some of that into the outer corner. Obviously these colours aren't for everybody, like they are quite intense. If you're into your warm tones, like it definitely delivers. I'm a big fan of the Naked palettes in general, but the Naked Smoky for me didn't really cut it. I found the colours kind of just blended into nothing on the eyes. Some of the shades are really pretty, but I don't really get a lot of use out of it. Naked 1, I actually brought it with me here today. We're house sitting and I use that quite a lot. Naked 2 would be my second most used, and Naked 3 like is more kind of rosy gold, so it just depends on if I'm in that humour or not. So I think I'm going to, on a flat brush, which I've had forever. This is actually a brand called Face 2, which is an Irish brand. And I have these brushes, I'm going to say probably about 10 years. I didn't keep them all. Some of them went in the bin because I didn't really use them. But like these packing on brushes, the flash shader brushes, I get so much use out of. But I'm going to mix Dirty Talk and Scorch together, which are these shades here. Sorry for blinding you with the mirror. Mostly Scorched with a bit of Dirty Talk, I think. Scorched is more shimmery. Again, smacking off the excess. And I'm just going to attempt to put this on the lid. There wasn't a lot of shadow on the brush there, so it just shows that there is a really decent amount of colour payoff from these. I think it was Lumber for me, didn't swatch the best, but it still swatched pretty good. I'm kind of raging I didn't buy the Ready Toned eye pencil. That's in the collection as well because this would have been really cool with it. If you have blue or green eyes, these shades are going to look amazing on you. I have, like, the light makes my eyes look more green than they are. Mine are kind of hazel, so they are kind of more brown. And they still work, but I think like that'll really make blue eyes pop. So I'm just being careful to kind of place the colour as I'm going rather than just kind of swiping it, because it will kind of go everywhere and it's just more to clean up. And then with a fluffy brush, this is from Nima, I'm going to go in with low glow again and just kind of blend out any harshness that might be in the crease. Do you know what? These shadows are a dream to work with. They're so easy. I might take a bit of cayenne, which is down here. It's that one, yeah. And back with the Urban Decay brush, the flat one, I'm going to just put a smidge of that in the outer corner. Just so I don't look like I got punched in the face, I'm going to take some concealer and do a bit cleaning up under the eye. And it means I can clean up my messy corners as well. To ground the eyes a little bit, I'm going to use Raw Umber from H&M, their eye pencil, and I'm just going to draw a line across the lash line. And then do the usual curl the bejesus out my eyelash. Oh, don't get it in your eye. Curl the bejesus out my eyelashes and add lashes of mascara. So I think I'm going to line the waterline with some brown liner. So I have, and I should make sure I get the name right, 96 by Ingla. I want to see if it'll focus. 96 by Ingla. And I'm just going to use a liner brush. Not my favourite thing to do, but I like the way it looks. Then for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to take He Devil and Cayenne, which are two matte shades. He Devil is a little bit more red and Cayenne is a little bit more brown. So I'm just going to mix both of them, because why not? I think I might take a little bit of an Fuego as well, which is here on the end, which is like a winey red, and put a little bit of that on the outer edge. And then some mascara on the lower lash line. I'm using MAC Extended Play because it's my fave. And the last step on my eyes, I'm going to take Ounce, which is the first shade I use, on a pencil brush. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that in the inner corner, because I feel weird without an inner corner highlight. And I think that's the eyes done. So I'm going to do the rest of my face and judge my hair, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I think I'm pretty happy with it. As I said, I wanted something that was kind of easy and wearable, because that's me. I'm not too complicated when it comes to my makeup. I'm a pretty normal girl and I want to look like me with just a bit of nice slap on. So this is what came about in my head when I was looking at the colours. I have to say, I really like this palette. I was a bit unsure about it when I first launched. I was thinking, is that a bit too warm for me? But actually, the pigment is so nice and the colours are really lovely as well. that I think I will get a lot of wear out of this. It reminds me a lot of the Ultimate Basics from a matte shadow point of view, but there's a lot more warmer tones to it. Now the Ultimate Basics has warmer tones, but they're a bit more neutral, where these are a bit more reddy. So they're a similar entity from that point of view, but obviously the Ultimate Basics is all matte with like one satin highlight shade, whereas you get like a few shimmery shades to play with in this. You can see that there is definitely kickback on the palette, and you have to tap off any excess because you will get it all over your face. But other than that, overall, I really like the Naked Heat. It gets a big thumbs up from me. And I think that's everything. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I really appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye!